Well, hello from North Dakota. I'm vacationing in Theodore Roosevelt National Park with my wife with an ulterior motive, because I'm going to be coming back here in about 2 weeks. Let me just set that there. I'm going to be coming back here in about 2 weeks for deer hunting in this area along the Missouri River, the Yellowstone River, and northwest North Dakota. So, under the guise of going on vacation with my wife to put out some trail cameras, we're in Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and she had a couple days off work, so we're taking a 4-day weekend and headed out here. And we have been to the north unit here is where we're camped several times, and we like this area because it doesn't get quite as much tourist pressure as the south unit, and there's a lot of wildlife here. We can go drive up on the north rim in the evening, like right before sunset, and then again in the morning right at sunrise, and we see mule deer and buffalo and once in a while a whitetail. And so I'm going to spend some time putting out trail cameras and just enjoying some relaxation here. It's beautiful weather here today, and then I'm going to come back in about 2 weeks, check my trail cameras, and I'm going to be hunting a combination of U.S. Army Corps of Engineers land, state land, and private land of a friend's relatives. And so I've got some, they mostly have mule deer on their property. They got about 3,500 acres. And it's mostly mule deer, but they've got some creek bottoms and stuff that have some whitetails. Never been there before, but I'm pretty excited about checking it out. And so we'll hang some trail cameras here tomorrow and the next day, and just kind of see what this weather brings. And we're just mostly relaxing and enjoying the scenery. And then we'll do a vlog for the bow hunt for whitetails. I do not have an either sex tag here for North Dakota. I only have a whitetail tag, and so I'll be trying to find a nice whitetail buck. And if I have enough cell service that I can actually post a video vlog while I'm here, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll just have to wait and run them when I get home. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you in a little while. Okay, we are at a public hunting area here. It looks like it's probably about 300 acres, so it's a pretty decent sized one down along the river. And I'm going to go for a walkabout here, probably make a big loop around here, probably take an hour, hour and a half or so. And because this is a public area, I'm going to go ahead and fasten my trail cameras to the trees in these bear safes, and because I'm not going to be back here for about 2.5 weeks, so I'm going to set these. I'm just taking two with me, and then I take a cordless drill with me to attach these to the trees with lag screws. And it'll be a heavy pack to start out with, but then I'm also taking, I know it's only not even the middle of October, but I got a couple scrape grippers and some scent and stuff like that to put in them. And if we see a scrape or a good place to make a mock scrape, then we'll use these. So, all right, here we go. I think the deer, I think they're bedding in here, and I think they're going out that way onto private property, and I'm guessing there is some alfalfa, maybe wheat, corn stubble, because there's several trails going through here, and My guess is they're bedding back in these cottonwoods, and that camera's going to find out for us. Here is a place where a buck had a really, really bad day. Oh. He's not a buck anymore, I guess. Okay, so there's alfalfa fields right through here. That's kind of what we've been looking for. And so the deer are bedding back in here and feeding in that alfalfa. And we just kicked up some does. So there's quite a few fresh deer tracks along here. This is a really good spot, at least for does. And we'll see what else we come across here. I've got one camera out. I'm going to hang at least one more in here. I might have to go back to the truck for more by the looks of this. Well, I followed my nose to this. Not what you want to see. It's a little buck. I'm going to just try to lift up the head and see what we got here. Yeah, it's a little yearling 6-pointer. That is nasty. I don't see any sign of an arrow or anything like that, so I don't think it's been shot. But this is an area right here where I was planning to put a scrape, but this is a little overpowering. So let's keep moving. Well, okay, we went another couple hundred yards since I found that dead buck, and I found a nice place where several trails come together. I started looking around for a place to put in a mock scrape, and I looked up and saw that. So it's obviously it's the second ladder stand that we found out here. Alright, it's day 2 here. I'm on private land and I'm in a couple of ravines here. There's wheat and sorghum on the flats up above me. Just looking for a couple spots to put out cell phone cameras. I got just a little bit of Verizon coverage here so I can put some cameras out. Well, hopefully we'll be able to show you some photos of deer and hopefully whitetails. I'm really in mule deer country, but in these bottoms there's supposed to be a bunch of whitetails, so we'll find out as time goes on. Well, I've certainly been seeing an awful lot of that. Mule deer. Saw a group of 5 bucks, but I wasn't able to get the camera on them. But I'm driving around here this morning. I got to go home today, and I'm gonna leave my trailer here for a couple weeks until I can come back. But I've definitely got some things to learn because I'm seeing a whole lot of mule deer, and I've only seen one white-tailed doe in this area that I'm planning to hunt up here. The place I put the cameras out, that's about 30 minutes from here. Put them out the other day. I'll check them when I get back. This particular property that I'm hunting here is private land, and then there is a whole bunch of Army Corps of Engineers land down along the river and wildlife management area, and it is all it's all in corn mostly. It's in crops anyway. There's a lot of wheat and corn and so forth, but I don't know if that's going to be out when I come back or not. So anyway, I'm going to keep driving around here this morning and keep snooping around and just learning. It's fun. Anyway, if nothing else, it's fun. So we'll see you on the next vlog. Thanks for watching, and hopefully this will turn around a little bit and I'll be able to find some whitetails.